Alright, finally, it's here, Xdefiant. It's actually been out for like a while now, like I think a couple weeks, right? I've been playing it. I just wanted to get to like 24 hours in the game before I made like a video on it, just so I could give like my full review, you know, actually be like somewhat decent when I'm playing the game. I'm actually pretty above average at shooters, so yeah. That didn't really matter. I was honestly just so absorbed in this game that like I didn't even want to like make a video. And I haven't made a video in a while because I've been like doing other stuff, you know? But yeah, I wanted to make a video on Xdefiant finally. I want to get back into, you know, video making and stuff. Because I'm literally doing like nothing else right now but wasting my life away on the PC, so I might as well be making some videos, you know, since it's summer. I wonder how loud my mic is. I hope it's loud. The actual Elgato sound device sounds kind of quiet. But yeah, I've been playing Xdefiant. I've been talking about this game for a while, right? And my whole thing with this game that I wanted to play it, like the main reason was because, you know, Call of Duty multiplayer has been kind of boring, and I've been craving something like really casual because, you know, Call of Duty multiplayer has been kind of, you know, trash, and Warzone's super competitive. And I think this game just did just that. It did everything that it needed to do. And it honestly, you know, I think what saves it from being just another Call of Duty clone. Okay, I can't aim right now. It's my first time on. I'll get to like why my aim is so bad in this game later. But like, I feel like this doesn't feel like just like a regular Call of Duty clone or anything, because there's actually like unique differences about this game, like that make it better than like most Call of Duty multiplayers. Where is this dude? I think what I like about this game is it actually feels like people go for like objectives. There's not like kill streaks or anything, so you actually have reasons to like go for the objectives and stuff, which is something that a lot of people don't do in like Call of Duty anymore. And people just be like running around like trying to get like montage clips and shit. And so it's just like not fun to like go for objectives, you know, since like nobody actually helps you with them like they do in this game. Because this game doesn't like you don't really get anything from just running around killing people, you know. It's a really team-based shooter is what I'm trying to say, right? Which makes it pretty unique compared to most, like, you know, party game kind of shooters like this, you know. Makes it unique compared to Call of Duty, because Call of Duty, usually people aren't even, like, going for the objectives and shit. They just be doing their own thing. Right? I also think it's cool, you get, like, your own abilities and stuff, kind of like specialist abilities, but they actually work in this game because they're not also put in there with like kill streaks and shit. So, you know, it's like people, it's not put in there with kill streaks, so they're actually like balanced, and, you know, obviously it adds something to the game having all these different operators and stuff. Okay. So I think the game does have a unique twist over a lot of other games, and I think that's what prevented it from dying so fast. Like, usually these kind of games, like a lot of new games that come out now are like dead in the first 2 weeks, but I feel like this thing has managed to actually like survive that first 2 weeks and still has like a really consistent player base, which I know a lot of like recent shooters especially haven't been able to do. And why are you running away from me? Fight me. We're probably negative right now, aren't we? No, we're actually positive. Okay. But that's something a lot of recent shooters haven't been able to do, to actually keep a consistent player base. But I think this game has, because it has like that unique spin, which I was mentioning, which a lot of these like new shooters that are coming out that are dying, you know, obviously in recent times you can think of shit like Splitgate, think of stuff like the Finals. Like, none of them really had a unique spin. They were either just like a generic multiplayer game, right, or they were either just a generic multiplayer game, or they were like a generic battle royale game. But this game actually has some uniqueness to it, which I like. And also, it's backed by like a big company, which was the main thing that got me excited for Xdefiant. You know, it's obviously backed by Ubisoft, which Ubisoft has kind of a bad reputation, but I actually feel like they did a good job for once on this game. Especially since it's not like their main development team that's like taken over, you know, development of this game. So that makes it, you know, that gives it like its proper backing that it needs. You know, I think the game is like really fun. I think the game will obviously improve as time goes on. Like, one of my problems with the game, you know, I was kind of looking for a game I was going to be able to like grind out all day, which I just feel like this game is like, it's entertaining to play for like a couple hours a day, but it's not really the type of game that I'm going to want to like play, you know, like 10 hours a day or anything. You know, there's just not enough stuff. There's only like about like 6 game modes. You know, rank's not fully developed yet. right? Okay. You shouldn't have contested me while you're still reloading. You know, so... there's not any rank, there's only like 6 game modes, and those 6 game modes are pretty fun. All pretty unique game modes, right? And, you know, even with the lack of, like, a lot of game modes, you know, it's still fun just to be playing these game modes since everybody's actually actively trying to get objectives done. So I don't know why my ADS was delayed there. It might be because I have, like, the Elgato plugged in right now. I typically get, like, 120 FPS on this game, but obviously I have the Elgato plugged in, so I'm capped at 60, so there might be, like, a slight delay. I was also tweaking around with some settings earlier because my audio wasn't working, so, you know, that might also contribute to it. But it just doesn't feel like the kind of game that, like, I feel like I'm going to be able to play a long time, like, every day. But I feel like I'll definitely come back to the game consistently. I heard there's a lot of hype behind the next Call of Duty multiplayer, and I saw some stuff, and since, you know, it's Treyarch, they always make, you know, pretty good Call of Duty experiences. You know, since it's Treyarch, that gives me hope, and also they had, like, a 4-year development period, so they actually got to, like, make a video game, right? Instead of having to rush out a game, like, Cold War didn't even have, like, a full year of development. Oh my, I didn't think he was gonna come around. But yeah, this will definitely, like, either hold me off until then, you know, or, like, you know, even if, like, the next Call of Duty is a flop, I feel like I'm still gonna want to play this game, and I thought you killed that guy over there. Oh god. So I feel like, that, you know, this game, it's fun to play. I feel like I'll play it consistently. I don't think I'm gonna get bored of it anytime soon. It's just... there's just not enough in the game right now to get me to consistently playing for, like, long hours of the day, which is kind of what I wanted and what I was kind of hoping, because the game got delayed a lot, right? And I understand now because, you know, obviously, like, I feel like they had to do a lot to, like, kind of, like, give this game, you know, a unique kind of spin to give it an advantage over Call of Duty, right? Which I've already explained earlier what that uniqueness is, right? And also, like, the balancing of the game is they're all really balanced for, like, each team and stuff, you know? Especially since it's, like, it's supposed to be a really casual game, right? No skill-based matchmaking or anything. So they have to balance everything some other way. So, you know, it makes sense, like, why it would take so long for it to come out. But I was still hoping that there was going to be, like, more game modes and stuff and just, like, more content. Which, obviously, I'm sure, like, in a year's time, this game's going to be great. If they keep consistently, like, developing it, right? I think it has potential to be a great game. I think it's good right now, but okay, how did he whack through my shield? This operator is one of its abilities is literally to have like a shield. It's basically a defense operator. You know, he has a shield as his like one of his abilities, and his ultimate is like his ultimate is like basically you get like a big bubble around you, which people can't shoot through. And you also get, like, this gun, and if people, like, enter the bubble, like, you can, like, shoot them with the gun, it's, like, basically just one-shots anybody. I don't know why the shield doesn't defend me. The shield doesn't really break. It's kind of like a riot shield in Call of Duty, but, like, you know, not OP. Okay, we got our bubble, as you can see. If someone enters this bubble, I can just shoot them, and they're, like, dead. Come on, let me show off my ultra. Oh, apparently there's somebody in the... No, there's not. Wait, why didn't... What? Where was he? I literally looked all around the zone. He wasn't there. But yeah, I feel like this game needs more content if I'm gonna be playing it like all day. You know, like I just can't do that right now. I can probably get on for like a couple hours. I think the longest I've been on this game is like 4 hours a day. I typically play like a couple hours a day though. You know, it's a fun game to play. It's just like once you play it like too much, like you know, you're gonna get bored for the rest of the day. But I always end up coming back, so. You know, it's because it's a fun game. But if they add more game modes, like if we get like some unique stuff, like you know, like some party game modes, like you know, like how Call of Duty, since it's Call of Duty inspired, they could probably get away with having stuff like Sticks and Stones, Infected, you know, stuff like that. If we ever get that kind of stuff in here, I could definitely play this game for like, I could like grind this game like all day. If we ever got any kind of stuff like that, and I'm sure we eventually will. Like I feel like this is really just the beginning of this game, since you know, obviously like Call of Duty's been struggling. You know, Ubisoft, obviously. Just wanting to cash in on that, which was a really smart play from them. You know, wanting to actually cash in on this stuff, like on a casual shooter, because that's what Call of Duty basically used to be. It just stopped being that for a while. So it's smart of Ubisoft to like want to like you know basically make a Call of Duty like game that's like casual feeling, and then obviously like I said, like the unique spin of people actually going for the objectives and stuff makes it. You know, even more entertaining. 74 long shot kills. I think I went negative this game. That's kind of crazy. Wait, How does he have 70? Oh no, his longest long shot kill was 74 meters. I'm stupid. Let's get a little bit of sniper gameplay too. I'm probably gonna suck since I haven't commentated and played in a while, so I'm not gonna be like doing that good. I did pretty bad last game. That's pretty much the main reason. But okay, this wasn't here yesterday. We actually got like a free skin. I was planning on buying the battle pass, but I don't know if they're gonna give us a free skin. Is this for like every gun? Let's see. Can I put it on here? Okay, it's for like every gun. Okay, whatever. I guess I don't need to buy the battle pass to get skins. I can just like use this on everything. At least I think that's what it's for. I think it's for like every gun. It's kind of clean, But yeah, I've talked about all of the positives for this game so far. I want to talk about some of the negatives, obviously. I feel like the balancing on this game is kind of whack. It feels good. It felt good at first, but once I like played enough, like after like my first 12 hours, I start noticing that you saw that shot right there. Like the snipers are like really weak. I think specifically this sniper only. There's the other sniper that's like pretty strong, but it's not really. You're not gonna be quick scoping with that sniper. So this thing is pretty weak. Look at that, 74 damage. Like, I definitely think, like, they need to buff this gun. People have been complaining, saying that snipers are overpowered. And I think it's, like, funny people are saying that. You, like, look at Warzone where snipers are, like, one-shotting from, like, 100 meters away in a battle royale. But people aren't complaining about that. And my theory on why is because I can't aim. My theory on why is because, snipers are actually, like, did they change the weapons way or something? This feels really odd. But I think the reason for that is because, it's really easy to snipe in Call of Duty, Basically, like, if you just sit on a tower and, just, like, if you're playing on controllers especially, there's no weapon sway or anything, right? It's, like, really easy to snipe, right? Aim assist pretty much does all the work for you. So, obviously people aren't going to complain there because, all the people who really complain about, like, snipers and stuff are, like, bad players, right? And of course, they're not going to complain when the snipers actually benefit them, but once snipers are actually hard to use, even if the snipers are, like, bad, and it takes, like, actual good players to consistently get sniper kills, they're going to complain about it because, bad players don't have the skill to do that stuff, right? They don't have skills to actually, like, use snipers well. At least that's what I think about it, because I can tell you these snipers are definitely not overpowered, especially considering this is, like, a multiplayer game where you get, like, multiple lives, and, everyone was talking about how, like, weak Warzone snipers were when they were better than this in a battle royale game, and that's just my theory on like why people were saying all that stuff about the snipers. It's just my humble opinion, and that's the thing that makes Call of Duty not fun. The game appeals to bad players while constantly like nerfing good players. I'm fine with like. Now, since I've really stopped playing video games competitively, I'm, like, fine with skill-based matchmaking and stuff, but Call of Duty is kind of strayed away from, like, the traditional kind of skill-based matchmaking, putting people on your skill level against you, and now it's kind of more focused on putting you, like, giving you bad lobbies, if you're good at the game, to give other players more of a fun time, and, giving bad players better lobbies, and instead of, like, bouncing everybody out, right? And that's kind of what, like, has made Call of Duty just, like, not as fun anymore. It feels like the game is, like, totally boring until, like, the algorithm of the game knows you're gonna get off and it just decides to give you, like, a good lobby out of nowhere. And, the game is just, like, the game, they intentionally make the game bad for you until you're about to get off so you can still keep playing. Like, they have, like, this whole, like, algorithm for it, which is, like, really stupid. By the way, this is a proven thing, you can look this stuff up. I'm fine with a game being casual, but Call of Duty isn't a casual shooter. It's a game made to appeal to bad players. Instead of putting everyone on the same level, which I'm fine with, they make good players, they put them on a worse level than, actual bad players. Because they have all this other stuff, like, all these algorithms and stuff, like, to, like, mess with your aim and stuff. The higher your KD is and stuff like that. But besides that, I kind of got backtracked. I just love hating on Call of Duty so much. If you watch the channel, that's kind of my thing. I hate on Call of Duty all the time. even when I'm playing something not Call of Duty related, I'm gonna hate on the game because Call of Duty's fucking dog shit. Okay, how do you get up there? I don't even know what I'm shooting at right now. I should have pulled out my shield. I'm not thinking right now. But yeah, back to what I was talking about. The bad things about this game, right? Like I said, bouncing. Like that, 74 damage, close range, sniper. In a multiplayer game where you get like unlimited lives, why? Why can't the sniper should be pretty much one-shotting from any range, I feel like. Especially if you're hitting like upper body. I'm going off right now. Like I just feel like the sniper should be like hitting more shots consistently, right? I'm probably positive now, yeah. Okay. Well, that made up for me going negative. Hopefully we can like stay positive. Okay, my snipes are getting better the more I play. But yeah, snipers are weak. Some of the ARs, okay, dude. Some of the ARs are kind of weak, if I'm gonna be honest. Like the M16, really weak. I feel like the ACR, it's kind of weak. I still use it because I bought like a camo for it, you know, along with the skin. So I still use it, you know. Some of the SMGs are really weak. They have this AR in the battle pass. I guess the MDR, that's really weak, you know. Marksman rifles are terrible. Like, you literally cannot aim with them, especially if you're... I'm not sure if it's just a mouse and keyboard thing, because they're, like, super precise, right? But it's just like I can never hit my shots with those. Also, snipers, sometimes the hit detection doesn't work right. You know, so it's really just, like, balancing issues. Stuff I feel like they could definitely, like, figure out by the next, probably the, you know, first season. Because, you know, we're still in preseason right now. That's not really a problem. A shot, but whatever. But I feel like all the abilities and stuff, they're all really well balanced. You know, all the operators and stuff. The maps are all extremely good. You know, something that Call of Duty multiplayer has done. Usually Call of Duty multiplayer just reuses Warzone map segments. Or just slaps a couple of buildings down. I swear their maps be like auto-generated because I don't know how it's possible to make maps as bad as Call of Duty makes. And they gotta be like AI generated. But this game has like really good maps. You know, I don't think there's not a single like even like decent map in this game. Like all of them are at least like a 7 out of 10. I give a lot of these maps like an 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, I'm definitely really excited to see what comes. You know, I really hope they don't go down the path and like give them the pressure because people are saying like they should have like a battle royale and stuff and add kill streaks and stuff like that, which I think is like really stupid. I don't think this game needs that at all. You know, but if anything, if we're gonna have something like a battle royale, I would like a resurgence-based game mode. I think that would be fun. But like a traditional battle royale, especially in a casual game like this, definitely not. What did I die to? I died from like the flame ability. Shut up! Shut up! Why is bro like breathing into his mic so heavy, bro? It's crazy. Hello? Okay. Are we gonna clutch up? No, there's no chance. Okay, let me use my ultra. Can I actually get a kill with this thing this time? Come on. I think it'd be really cool if you could like shoot out of this. Like out of the bubble. Most of the time, people are just gonna like stay outside of your bubble if you like have that ability activated, right? Okay, can we clutch up? If we can clutch up, we're like actually we're goats at this game. Okay, this team is goated. Oh no, we're dead. Why did nobody go for the other objective? Also, this game could use some better optimization, because, like, I should be getting, like, 144 FPS on this game, bro. Yeah, these graphics aren't, like, great or anything, so. You know, especially, I feel like that could give it an edge over Call of Duty, you know, making it, like, able to run on, like, lower-end devices, because, you know, Call of Duty's optimization is also really bad. So, if they, and I feel like they could definitely easily optimize this game better. So it could, like, run on, like, lower-end hardware, you know. And I think that'd definitely help a lot of people. But, yeah, that's all I really got to say about the game. Oh, I forgot to mention I got... Ignore the poster back there, yeah. Just ignore that. But, yeah, I've enjoyed Xdefiant overall. I'll definitely keep consistently playing at least till, like, the next Call of Duty comes out. If that's bad, then you know, that sucks. But I guess we'll have this game, you know. I actually have something to play, you know. I might still stream Warzone and stuff, by the way, because I really have, like, nothing else. So, like, this game isn't, like, really a streamable game, considering I can only really stay on a couple hours. When rank comes out, though, we will stream it. We'll stream some of this game. But right now, just, nah, you know. Maybe when rank comes out, we'll stream the game, or if we, you know, if the game ever becomes, like, fun enough for me to play all day, then we'll stream. But it's not in that current state right now. I think it'll be there, just not right now.